What is good, 7th graders? We have some examples to do for G6, so let's get started. First says, what is the area of the shaded region? Well, the shaded region, even though it looks kind of funny, is a triangle, so we just need to find the area of the triangle. So area equals base times height divided by 2. Our base is right here. That is 8 inches long. Our height is right here, which is 5. Divided by 2, that's 40, divided by 2, which equals 20. So let's plug in 20, see if we did it right. Yes, we did. Good. All right, again, we have a triangle. So area is base times height divided by 2. Base is 8. The height is 8. And divided by 2. 8 times 8 is 64. Divided by 2 is 32. So we'll plug in 32. Good. Okay, we have a trapezoid. So similar to the formula for the area of a triangle, but a little bit different. Area equals B1 plus B2 divided by 2 times H. So remember, our bases are the sides that are parallel and that will never run into each other. So that would be 9 and 4. So we'll do 9 plus 4 divided by 2. And then our height has to meet the base at 90 degrees, which it does there. So our height is 6. Multiply. Well, first we need to add. So 9 plus 4 is 13 divided by 2 times 6. So we can do a little cross-canceling before we multiply, actually. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 6 3 times. So I end up with 13 times 3, which is 39, 1 times 1, which is 1, and that just turns out to be 39. The perimeter of a rectangular jewelry store is 226 feet. Okay, so we know it's a rectangle. The perimeter is 226. It is 71 feet long. How many feet wide is it? Now remember, in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So if that side is 71, the top side is also 71. So that makes 142. So if we subtract 142 from 226, we get 84. 6 minus 2 is 4. We have to borrow. 12 minus 4 is 8. 1 minus 1 is 0. So these two sides together are 84. So we split that in half evenly. Each side is going to be 42 to give me a perimeter of 226 and opposite sides that are equal, which they have to be for a perimeter. So how wide is it? It would be 42 feet wide. Okay, the perimeter of a bedroom door is 28 feet. Here's our bedroom door. It's 28 feet. The area is 40 square feet. What are the dimensions of the door? So we have to figure out dimensions that give us an area of 40 and a perimeter of 28. Okay? Well, the easiest thing I can think of that multiplies to 40 is 4 and 10. So let's try that. If it's 10 feet tall and 4 feet wide, that would give us an area of 40, length times width. Let's see if it gives us a perimeter of 28. So if this side is 10, the other side is 10. If the bottom side is 4, the top side is 4. 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 4 is 24, plus 4 more is 28. Okay? So I got lucky on the first try. That's the correct answer. But how you do this is you just guess and check. Use numbers that will give you the correct area, see if it gives you the correct perimeter. If you're off, try different numbers until you get the right combination. Okay? So it's going to be 4 feet by 10 feet. Okay, here, a rectangular sticker is 40, the area is 40 square centimeters. It's 5 centimeters wide. How tall is it? Okay, actually I should draw it a little differently. It's 5 wide. How tall is it? Okay, so we know the area is 40, so 5 times what is 40? Well, if we aren't sure, we can work backwards. 40 divided by 5 is 8, so it must be 8 tall. All right, which figure will this net make? This is a funny looking net, but since there's no flat straight sides except here, it's got to be the cone. And we kind of have to think about wrapping this around, and it's going to make a point, and it's going to make a cone there. There's no flat edges to make the pyramid or the bottom square. See how we have a circle? The base is a circle. The base of a cone is a circle, so we know it's going to be a cone, not the pyramid. Okay, which net will make this figure? Okay, again, there's no circles here, so it can't be this one. It's got to be this one over here. Okay, again, you're going to think of folding these sides up, and it's going to, since it's triangles, it's going to come to a point. Since the bottom here is a square, we need a base that's a square. The base here is a triangle. The base here is a square, so it's got to be the first one, the square pyramid. Okay, now this one's a little bit more difficult because not all 6 of them are the same. Okay, the front here and the back, which you can't quite see, it's back there, those are going to be the same. And the dimensions of those are 10, and the height is 8 because of this height, 8 over there. So 10 times 8 is going to make 80. So the front is 80, which means the back is also 80. Okay? Then we have the left and the right. So here's the right one. The left one would be back there. The dimensions of the left and the right are 7 and 8. 7 times 8 is 56. So we have 56 on the left, 56 on the right. And then we have the top up here. And then we have the bottom down there, which we can't see. The dimensions of the top and the bottom are 10 by 7. So 10 by 7 is 70. So we have 70, and then on the bottom we have 70. Okay, so we add all of those together. 80 and 80 is 160. 70 and 70 is 140. 56 and 56 is 112. We add all those together, we get 412. So our surface area is 412. Okay, surface area again, so we have the front face right here and the back face are the same. The dimensions of those are 4 and 8, so that makes 32 for the front and 32 for the back. Then the left and the right, the dimensions are 10 and 8, so that makes 80. So we have 80 on the right, 80 on the left, and then the top and the bottom, those dimensions are 4 and 10, which is 40. So we have 40 on top, 40 on the bottom. So 80 and 80 is 160, 40 and 40 is 80, 32 and 32 is 64. We add those together is 304. Okay, here we have a triangular prism. So it's not all rectangles and squares, we have to find the area of some triangles. So the front here, we have a base of 6 and a height of 4. So for the area of a triangle, we do base times height divided by 2. So the base is 6, the height is 4 divided by 2. We get 24 divided by 2, which is 12. So we have the front side is 12, and then also the back side is 12, back there. Okay. Then this does not have 6 sides, it only has 5. So then there's this side here, which is 5 by 10, which is 50. And then on the other side over there, sits on this side, that's also 5 by 10. 5 on the slant, and then a length of 10 there, because the same as this one, which makes 50. And then we have the bottom side, which is a rectangle again, but it's 6 by 10, which makes 60. Okay, so we have 50 and 50 on the sides. On the bottom is 60, and then the 2 triangles. Okay, so we'll add all those together. 12 and 12 is 24. 50 and 50 is 100, and then we have 60 for the bottom. Add those together, we get 184. Okay, so those are a little harder to visualize, a little harder to see what's going on. But same process, you're finding the area of the faces and adding them all together. Here we have a triangular prism again. We need to find the volume of it. So we're going to find the area of the base, which is a triangle, and then multiply that by the height. Okay? So we have the volume equals base times the height of the triangle divided by 2 times the height of the prism. Okay, so the base of our triangle is 5. The height of our triangle is 5. We divide that by 2, take that times the height of the prism, which is 10. Do some simplifying. I can actually do some cross-canceling before I multiply. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 10 5 times. So I end up with 25 times 5, which is 125. 1 times 1 is 1. So I can put over 1, or I can just leave it as 125. Okay, volume. We have a rectangular prism. So like we talked about in the instruction, we just do length times width times height for these. So we do 9 times 6 times 4. So 9 times 6 is 54. 54 times 4 is 216. All right, let's try one more triangular prism. The volume again is going to be the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle divided by 2 times the height of the prism. Okay. So the base of our triangle right here is 7. The height of our triangle is 5. Divide that by 2. Take it times the height of the prism, which it says is y, equals 105. So they're telling us the volume is 105. What is the value of y? Okay, so this is like the equations we've solved before. We need to get y by itself. Now it might look kind of complicated right now, but we can multiply and simplify it pretty quickly. So 105 equals 7 times 5 is 35 divided by 2 times y. 35 divided by 2 is 17.5. So 105 equals 17.5 times y. Now how do we get y by itself? We do the opposite of what we see. We have to get rid of 17.5, which is multiplied. We do the opposite of that. We divide it. Cancels there. Divide. That's a 17. 105 divided by 17.5. We divide those two, we get y equals 6. Okay? So all we did was set up our equation like normal, plug in what we know, then we just had to get y by itself, so we solve for y. And we get 6.